way back in the very distant past of my senior year of high school. In about the last month of that year, there was exactly one question on everyone's mind, and that question was, which school is everyone going to? And people would ask this question to pretty much every senior that was breathing. And since I also happened to be a breathing senior, at least from outside appearances, they also asked me this question. And at that point, I had made up my mind, after having applied to way too many schools, I had decided to go to the University of Arizona. And whenever I told people this, there would always be a uniform response. They would always say, Arizona? Man, it's really hot down there. And I'd be like, yeah, it's hot. And, the first time, I'm like, yeah. But then another person asked me, and I gave the same response. And then they're like, it's so hot down there. And I'm like, yeah, people keep telling me that. And like the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, the seventh, on and on. People keep asking me where I go to college. I keep responding with the true answer. And then they keep saying, Arizona is so hot, you are going to die of the heat there, especially since your semester starts in August. And now that I'm in Arizona in August, I can tell you that, yeah, there is some truth to Arizona being hot. There is a very large amount of truth to Arizona being hot. It is so hot in the Arizona sun that if you go out for approximately 5 seconds without sunscreen and you just stand in the sun, you'll get sunburned. And if you go out for about 5 minutes and stand in the sun, then you're going to pass out on the ground. And then at that point, you just have to hope that someone's going to come over and help you instead of just thinking that you're passed out from another night's loss of sleep. So, yeah, it's pretty hot. Every day consists of this nice routine of grab my sunscreen, grab my hat, grab my water bottle, make sure I've got everything, and then head out and hope not to die. It's quite an experience. But while everyone always talked about the heat of Arizona, no one ever really talked about the storms of Arizona. And if you're someone like me, you're probably thinking, wait, Arizona has storms? Like, storms with rain? And to that I answer, kind of? But yeah, Arizona has had a surprisingly high amount of thunderstorms lately. And my first experience with that was a few days back before my classes started. Me and my dad were going to see one of the movies they're holding out on the big lawn of my campus. And this movie is being projected on this huge 20-foot by 20-foot screen that's been inflated and tethered down with various ropes. And we get there and we see the staff, which is 4 guys, 2 on either side of the projector, and we're like, oh, okay, yeah, so this seems like a semi-official thing. They probably have this. And so the movie gets going, and the movie is Creed 2, and the first battle scene starts. And as the first battle scene starts, we see in the background, in the real world, some lightning in the distance, and it's like, oh boy, that doesn't look good. And then we start feeling some wind coming at us. And as that fight scene, this boxing match is going, we start to see that the characters are getting a little closer and a little higher than they used to be. And it's like, and then you just see one of the guys in the chair go, and then just bolt over to one of the ropes that's tethering the screen down, and you just see it start coming all the way down. And then you see all of his friends like, oh no, and then they all just go book it over to the supports. And just before it gets there, they manage to pull it back up. And me and my dad are just looking at each other like, there's no way this is sustainable. That storm is coming right for us. There's no way. And so we keep going through the movie. There's a lot of like talking in this movie, pretty calm parts, and we get through all that okay. But then we get to the final scene, and all of a sudden you see that the wind is picking up again, and it's like, oh no, here we go again. And the people since the last time have put like a few more weights down, and a few of them are like camping out closer to the restraint, to the ropes. But now it starts blowing over even more. Like before it got to like a 45-degree angle-ish. Now it's like going all the way down. And it goes all the way until it's like 10 degrees from being a perfect horizontal 90. But they still managed to get in there, and they managed to pull it up, fighting against Mother Nature itself, as Creed, the protagonist, seems to fight against the force of nature that is the other boxer. And it's just this ultimate, like, such an incredible experience because of all of the parallels that were going on. But we head home after the movie, and after congratulating the employees on a job well done, keeping that screen up. And there's still thunder and lightning going on. And when I get back into my room, I go and I start watching this video of someone playing a war game. And whenever there is thunder out there, I just think that it's like a sound effect in the war game, until I realize that my headphones don't give me like surround sound. They don't, like, headphones should not have sound that shakes a building ideally. So yeah, just a huge thunderstorm. And then just yesterday we had another one. So it's not like it's a rare occurrence, but it definitely took me off guard, and it still is continuing to take me off guard. So just go ahead and add that to your list. Arizona is bad weather-wise because it is hot as heck. 100 degrees is considered low here, and because it's got thunderstorms that just kind of come and go whenever they please and blow down whatever they can. So that's Arizona.